Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Rarity does not promise value. Let's explore. For those of you who are collectors out there, you probably know what I'm talking about. But there are many of you who probably are perplexed by this notion. I posted a video about this very topic, the three factors that determines a coin's value. And one of the ones that people get hung up on a lot is rarity. Many people think that just because a coin is rare, that means it's got to be valuable. But really, when you think about it, there are lots of different pieces that are out there that have a low mintage that do not. There are pieces in my collection that no one in the entire world has ever heard of, and there's only one of. Maybe one day I'll show you that particular piece. There's only one in the entire world, but I would venture to guess that you would probably just pay me spot for that one piece. And as is the case with other coins out there, if people really don't know what they are, or there's not much buzz or excitement about that coin, and even if it's a low mintage, it may not really be all that valuable. Case in point, earlier, I posted a video about a very expensive gold coin that I bought here. And we're going to talk about this particular coin, the Uncirculated Gold American Eagle, and it becomes the latest item to, quote, sell out. And more than likely it is very, very close according to these numbers here. First day sales November 19th for the Uncirculated 2020W American Eagle Gold $50 coin totaled 97% of the maximum number of coins available. The U.S. Mint limited the individual numismatic product to a release of 7,000 coins, priced at $2,490 per coin. Figures released November the 20th indicate sales of 6,797 of the total coins offered. The household order restriction was 1 coin. As of the 24th of November, the total sales increased to 6,996 coins, leaving only 4 available. The product is listed on the Mint's website as currently unavailable. We are currently out of this item, but more may be available later, pending order reconciliation according to the website. And then there's a remind me button that you could press to be able to perhaps have a shot at getting this coin. Orders are being accepted only through the Mint's website. No orders are being accepted by telephone. And as you know, the American Gold Eagle is composed of 91.67% gold, 3% silver, and 5.33% copper. It contains 1 ounce of pure gold, so that means the actual coin itself will be way more than an ounce because of the other metals that are in it. In 2021, the U.S. Mint will introduce a new reverse for the Gold American Eagle, and you've heard me talk about that on this channel. And the Striding Liberty design, executed originally for the St. Gaudens $20 gold eagles in 1907 and adopted for the Gold American Eagles in 1986, will be refreshed, and that'll be interesting to see what that refreshing is going to look like. And it will be paired for early 2021 production with the originally legislated family of eagle designed by artist Molly Busek. And mid-year, the U.S. Mint will introduce the gold coin's new reverse design. The new American Gold reverse by AIP designer Jenny Norris was sculpted by Mint metallic artist Renetta Gordon. And so that means that we don't know exactly what it's going to be. The uncirculated gold coins for next year for the Eagles are coming out in the summer. So by that time, it may be this new design on there, and it could be that the uncirculated W coin, the one you saw in the video this morning, that coin may be the last of the designs. We shall see. It'll be very interesting to see how that plays out, but there is a buzz about these coins. It does not necessarily mean that it will last long or that they will maintain that value or increase in value. There, as you saw, I posted a video earlier about how some of these earlier versions of these coins had a fewer mintage, but we've not really seen a whole lot of buzz about them. My guess is that might be the same for this coin as well. And here we have the listings, the completed listings on eBay for this particular coin. And as you can see, there are some higher prices that people were hoping to get for this coin, but they did not maintain those or did not get those prices. Even a more reasonable price above what the issue price was, no one bid on that particular one here. There's others. So that shows that this market is already looking pretty bleak for these, at least above issue price, for the uncirculated coins. Limited mintage of 7,000, but again, prior years had a smaller number, but you don't see very many of them. I did a search for these on eBay for the previous years as well, and did not get many of all results for these. Here we saw one that ended on November the 22nd, earlier, sort of just after this thing was offered, and so somebody did bid and got this fairly high above, or a couple $100 above. Here's another one, but that's just two. Here's one that's $100 above. There's one that was $300 above, but likely much more of these that are going to be coming back with not the numbers that some were hoping, which means some people may return their coins back to the mint. And of course, they have to act relatively quick before they can do that, before the time limit runs out. But it just goes to show you that there's not, most of these are other listings with other similar listings, but nonetheless, it's interesting to see here, to search it with the W right next to it, and it shows here. These are more completed listings, and none of them are, not many bites on these for some of the prices that they wanted. So it just goes to show you that, yeah, you never know. And it could be a sleeper coin. Because this has a higher mintage doesn't mean it's not valuable either, or it couldn't be valuable because of what 2020 represented. It just is a gamble. That's the way it is with collecting. And if you collect with the hope that you will find a diamond in the rough, so to speak, or something that's going to make you a lot of money, you're essentially a flipper in that regard, or you're hoping that numismatic value will mature in due course, and that very well could be the case with this coin. Numismatic value may end up maturing, whereas usually these high demand coins out of the starting gate has a very rush to a very high number, and then it subsides, and the value of these coins come back down greatly. And that very well could have happened to this coin if there was a mad rush for it, but there really was not. I mean, it did sell out within a half an hour on opening day, but there wasn't the buzz around it that there was with the previous three programs that were very highly anticipated, especially the V75 Eagles that were definitely hit. But those values will probably subside, especially for the Silver Eagle in due course. And that's the way it is with the collecting. Coins are not like stamps. The bottom really fell out for stamps. But I think for coins, you do see a lot of change and shifting for the collector value, that numismatic value. And it's a gamble. It is a risk, essentially, if you are collecting, hoping to take advantage of these, of appreciating numismatic value other than the precious metal value. And even that can be risky sometimes. But for me, that's not the sole reason why I collect or acquire coins. I'm a collector first and foremost. I'm not a flipper. I did flip two coins in recent memory, one in 2019 with the reverse proof, enhanced reverse proof 2019 coin, and again with the V75 this year, and ended up doing fairly well with those. But I ended up taking that money, especially from last year, and turned it towards gold. This year, I took that money and put it right to this coin, to the uncirculated gold American Eagle. That's where it went. So if I take it off that amount that I gained on that, $450, I really didn't do terribly bad. And I got a coin for the collection, the first that I've ever gotten one of those uncirculated gold coins. And actually, I've never bought an uncirculated silver eagle either. I have one of those too. Bought it before the price increase. Those aren't coins I typically buy, but I thought, you know what, 2020 is an interesting and a memorable year, and for everything that we've been through as a nation and as the whole world, what better way to at least reflect upon the year than with these coins? Both of them somewhat controversial in their own ways. I posted videos about them, both of them, and I think that will always be something as a memory whenever I pull those coins out to look at it as a collector. And so everybody has their own reasons for accumulating gold or silver coins, and this is part of the reason why I do it, mainly as a collector, not necessarily to have run into a windfall with the coins I accumulate. So there you have it. So post your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.